Alrighty, my friends. I think you were right. They're Maghar. They're called the Mag... What are they called? Magram. That's what they are. And now I'm supposed to go kill... Assault on the Kolkar up here. Okay. Alright. I don't remember what all this questing leads to, but... We'll go kill some... Kolkars. Kill some cars. Now, I will say, this whole number talk, it's not like I hate big numbers, but they just, once the numbers get so big that it becomes meaningless, it's hard for my brain to comprehend. I like some happy middle ground, you know? Doing 2 damage, or 5 damage, or 10 damage seems small, but doing 80 billion like you're doing on Diablo 3 is just too much. Surely there's a happy medium. And I feel like any game that's been around as long as WoW has, it's kind of like in real life dealing with money inflation. How do you deal with that? Just reset everything? I mean, that's what WoW did. They kind of reset and did number crunches. It's probably the only thing you can do if a game sticks around that long. Do some sort of artificial shrinking of numbers to get back to something that's has some meaning again. Alright, we hit 165. I think that means I can finally start doing steel. Smelting to maybe get to 175 and then finally be able to do mithril mining. Finally be able to mine the mithril. Mine the mithril. Alright, what are we killing? We're killing Kolkar, Maulers, Scouts, and Centaurs. I guess it's 3 different things over here. We need Grima in this game. Okay. There are humans in this game, so Grima can be the next human we fight. Damn, the guys we need to kill are like level 31 that give us no experience.
That's still recharging.
Obligatory wall of text. Okay, one second. Sneaking up behind me here. I can see your point. It's all in comprehension. You like bigger numbers, but to you that's secondary to quality gameplay. Your brain just truncates those numbers to usable ones anyway. It's just your impression that bigger number equals more flexibility and stat fluctuation. It's an interesting point of view that having bigger numbers gives you more flexibility. I guess that's true. To a limited extent. Because if you have numbers that do 80 bajillion damage, you can have that into 40 bajillion damage. Whereas if you're doing 37 damage, if you have it, you're doing 18.5 damage or something. So I guess a little bit. I still feel like happy medium is where it needs to be. You know, where doing, I don't know, 1,000 damage is really big, or 10,000 is the super max or something. But I don't know. I'm no game dev. I'm no game dev. It's kind of stuff that they probably have to deal with all the time, is deciding how much health should players have. It's something when I read these books in the genre called Lit RPG, which is basically, you know, people from Earth getting sucked into some alternate dimension where they level up like they're in a video game. And it's like, how do they choose arbitrarily how much health a normal human from Earth has when they get sucked into this other world? Should they have 1 strength? Should they have 10 strength? Should they have 100 strength? How do you choose these random numbers? But yes, I will say it's all secondary to just having a good game, obviously. It's obviously true. It's just like, good graphics are good, but I'd rather have a good game with bad graphics than a bad game with good graphics. As important as the gameplay, or the world building, or whatever it is that you want to get from your game you're playing. Okay. Maulers. Battle Lords, Destroyers. So many different types of mobs we have to choose from to murder. I mean, to liberate. Scouts look like they're out there, and I need 12 of those. Huh? Chess has the best graphics. Real life chess, best graphics. It's so lifelike. It's almost like you could reach out and touch those chess pieces or something. Almost like that. Enjoy plenty of games with super crap for graphics but amazing gameplay. I mean, our channel is built on FTL. Not to mention some pixel art can look better done than fully featured photorealistic graphics. Yep, it all depends, right? All depends. I mean, I'm doing a quest where I'm killing mobs that don't even give me experience. I don't know if this is worth. I hope this quest line leads to something being worth. At least I can speed run this quest with it being so low level. Run out of mana before I run out of health. That's for sure. Not to mention, it's a quite subjective topic. Yeah, for sure. But then you have to make the argument about, like, EverQuest was one of the OG MMOs, and trying to go back and play that game today, if that was your favorite MMO gameplay ever, could you get past the 1999 graphics in 2024 to still enjoy the game? I've played it, and it's hard to get past a lot of the stuff. So, I guess there's a difference between dated graphics and, you know, pixel art graphics because it's an indie studio or something. You know, I might be close enough over here that I'll hear that guy if he shouts for the escort quest that I still haven't done. Early 3D graphics are dated, SNES graphics are eternal. So, pixel art is what you're talking about. Because pixel art graphics, when you say SNES, I think Final Fantasy VII, Secret of Mana, which is basically what we would call pixel art today, I feel like. Those basically are pixel art graphics from the, you know, mid-90s or something. What's funny is I feel like we have a lot of modern day like indie devs and stuff that will create games purposefully using that graphic style to kind of capture that theme. Seen many modern day RPGs, like single player RPGs, trying to capture that same idea by using that same pixel art graphic style on purpose. Super Metroid, Link to the Past, Mario World, yeah. Resilient boots, eh? Like the game my brother and my friend Tim are talking about on Facebook Messenger right now. Unicorn, whatever it's called. Unicorn something. I think is harking back to the days of Ogre Battle, and I think they're kind of using an old school pixel art-ish style from what I've seen. in the game. With maybe a bit of an anime vibe going on. Unicorn Overlord, I think is what it's called. It's only on Nintendo Switch. But Steven is loving it. My brother Steven is just absolutely loving it. His favorite video game of all time, I think, is Ogre Battle or Ogre Battle 64. Or those two are both his two favorite video games of all time. And his Unicorn Overlord, it's only on Switch. He bought a Switch to play it after he looked into it because our friend Tim told him about it. And he's been raving about it. Just absolutely loving it. Because it's basically, you know, it's kind of like, I guess, if a Final Fantasy VI game came out now, but with more intricate systems. That's kind of what Unicorn Overlord is for people who loved Ogre Battle back in the day. It's like, it's that game, but with more systems and updated modern sensibilities and stuff. It's supposed to be really good. I want to watch him play it, but I haven't had a chance to really look into it too much since he just got it earlier this week, I think. Looks solid, yeah. It's one of those games that I feel like it's made for a very specific audience. The audience that liked Final Fantasy Tactics, Ogre Battle, Advance Wars, I think is kind of a similar feel. Tactics Ogre, all those kind of turn-based games where you're like positioning of your units. It's almost like one of the original auto battlers, because you don't usually tell your characters what to do. You say, you give them before the fight, attack the strongest, or attack the healer, or attack the back row. So it's almost like one of the original auto battler games. It feels like that style of game. Bit of Darkest Dungeon vibe to you? Just more fantasy based? Oh, I didn't get that vibe, but I haven't watched as much of it, so. Maybe, are you talking about in the art style, maybe? Maybe that's in the art style that you're looking at, I guess. Because the gameplay is definitely in that turn-based tactics over attack. Although, I guess, no, you do tell Darkest Dungeon, you actually tell them what abilities use and stuff, so. Yeah, definitely different combat style than Darkest Dungeon, but yeah, probably art style's got similar cartoony, maybe anime style of art. What's funny is my brother's been playing that, and his two daughters were watching it over the weekend. And my brother likes anything he can do that his daughters enjoy. So they're huge into anime, so if him playing that game reminds them of anime because it's something he can do with them, he's like, this is the best thing ever. Peyton and Zoe just feel like they're watching anime when I play this game, so they'll hang out and watch it with me. It's pretty funny. For a while when we were playing Phasmophobia a lot, Steven would play with us because his daughters were into ghosts, scary, spooky things, and Phasmophobia is ghost hunting and being scared and hunted by ghosts. So anytime his daughters were there, they're like, you should play Phasmophobia so we can watch. That's sweet, yeah. It is. What's Star of Healing? Oh, that's an offhand healing spell thing. Okay. And like when we would play, they would talk so much about. Well, it's a phantom because it can go through doors easier. but you know, it's a mare if it hunts you faster. Like they had all the different like ghost statistics memorized from watching streamers play Phasmophobia so much. Try to play Minecraft with your kids and they start fighting over the dumbest stuff. What do they fight over? It's like this Facebook comic I saw the other day where it's two kid anteaters both in front of an anthill, and one says to the mom, "Mom, Billy ate the ant I wanted to eat." Is it that kind of stuff? He mined the rock that I wanted to mine. Probably that kind of stuff, right? Because, you know, kids. Kids. Arguing over stupid stuff since time immemorial. How to build a mansion or decorating. Okay, yeah. No, we don't put the red carpet there. We need to put it here. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Could definitely see that. Yeah, my nieces, they did a... They had a game they'd play where they would take turns designing a house in Minecraft, and then they would show it off to each other, or they'd have to guess something about it or something. You know, it's fun. It's fun. How many more scouts do I need? I need one more mauler. I guess younger girls probably argue less than younger boys. Because they argue less and more tell them their opinions on things, and they're both 100% right on everything, even if they disagree about something. Well, this is the way I'm gonna do it. Okay, well, my way's better. Okay, well, my way's better. Alright, how many more? I need scouts. Is that all I need? I think I only need one more scout. There we go. And I think this quest line is going to lead to us fighting the higher level Kolkars next, and then some named, and then maybe we'll get one more quest to kill the other faction that we started by pissing off that other faction, maybe. Yeah, I will say, when me and my little brother were younger, we fought all the time, man. We played together all the time, and we fought all the time. We were best friends and worst enemies at the same time. Like, probably most, you know, brothers who grow up in similar age are. Just competitive about everything and whatever. Works out now, because we, like, hang out all the... Well, we get along well now, but, you know, when you're kids and you're brothers, just fighting. Your kids are in that exact phase, yeah. I remember being that, vaguely. They're 12 and 9, yeah, I bet they are. That's right around my brother's daughter's ages. And I guess in this day and age, at that age, it's all about, I don't know. I think the older one's like 13. I think Peyton's 13 or 14. She's like on the phone with friends all the time, and then watching anime all the time. I think I'm kind of glad I don't have kids. That sounds like a lot of work. I'm sure it's worth it, but man, that sounds like a lot of work. Dealing with that. You have to, like, feed your kids and clothe your kids and make sure they get to school. Oh, man, it sounds like so much work. So much work. Alright, so what is our next quest? Probably kill more of these other dudes here. Go to the cave in their village, destroy the tiers, and bring me the broken pieces. Okay, that's a little interesting, a little different. Oh, wow, that's way down there. Okay. Alright, walking simulator quest. Just go all over Desolace fighting random other centaurs. I probably should move on to other quests, but I've started and now I want to finish this. I just want to finish off the quest in this zone. So much work, so much value, so much love. You love your kids. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. If you didn't, I'd be worried. You say they're annoying, I'd understand that. Oh, I can finally get the quest from that pariah wandering centaur now, which I think is a Moradon quest. Gosh, am I gonna aggro here? No, we're good, we're good. I wonder if I should have already gone and turned this quest in if there's another quest in this zone after this one. What I'll probably do is go to this quest, run back, turn it in, see what the next one is, and see where we are on time. Man, one level away from our mount. Oh, the walking simulator will be so much less tedious once we get our mount. We're so close, chat. Less than a level away. Well, basically an exact full level away from level 40 in our mount. Tin, I don't care. I only care about iron. How much iron do I have, by the way? Probably send myself a bunch of iron back from my mule to try to smelt steel for some mining training. That will be my goal off stream. Do some of the tedious stuff, like maybe even see if I can buy some gold ore off of the auction house to smelt it to train our mining. Kick-ass Felsteed so close. Did I like the Felsteed or the what was the Paladin one called? I don't know, Holy Steed or something. Which did I like better? The Felsteed probably was cooler. It had like flames coming off of its hooves or something. I've told this story before, but one of the super duper ridiculous grindy things I did way back in, it was either Vanilla or Burning Crusade, and I think it was Vanilla, was on my Night Elf Warrior. I farmed Reputation with Stormwind just so I could buy the epic horse mount, because I liked the horse better than the tiger mount or the cat mount from the Night Elves. I thought it'd be super cool to be a Night Elf using a human horse mount. And it was super cool, but my god, was that a grind. Grinding that faction was definitely a grindy project. I think it's maybe the Warhorse and the Charger for the Paladin. Okay. Felsteed and the Dreadsteed for the Warlock. Okay. Nice. You forgot how long classic leveling is? Well, it probably doesn't help that I'm doing it very slowly and very spread out. I'm only playing 2 days a week for 5.5-ish, 6 hours. You know, back when OG WoW first came out, you know, I'm sure I was grinding 12-hour days. This freaking hunter has been running through this zone this entire day, and I have no idea what he's doing. So, but yeah, it's definitely an older time, a grindier game. And I'll be honest, when WoW first came out, coming from EverQuest, the leveling felt blisteringly fast compared to like EverQuest. Oh yeah, this is the thing to make the Moradon, the key, isn't it? Yeah, you have to make this Amulet of Spirits to like open one of the doors. I remember that. Like, I have to kill the spirit of each different Minotaur guy, then turn it in, and then you get like a necklace that acts as a key and all this stuff. Gnomic Isle. Who are you? Who gnome? You coming SM full. Oh my god. Somebody is offering me a Scarlet Monastery run. Oh god. If I wasn't at the last hour and a half of my stream, I would. Sorry. Gonna log too soon. If only they had asked me like 2 hours ago, I would do that. I can't commit to a full Scarlet Monastery run right now. Can't do it. Okay, you're not gonna aggro on me, right? Good. Retail is faster leveling? Oh, retail is insanely fast. Depending on which class you start. Okay, that guy did aggro me. That's weird. You go kill that. I feel like I remember leveling my Shadow Priest within like a week of not that long play sessions. That was weird that the pet aggroed, but the others didn't. I guess I'm just gonna have to fight them all. Okay, there's gonna be a cave around here somewhere. Where's this cave? Is it above me? I think it might actually be above me. Can I get up here? Or at least high enough to see if there's a cave there. That's a cave. Okay, so it looks like I need to not go this way. But yeah, if you play retail WoW, the leveling is way faster. Way, way faster. Oh, wait. No, it is. I gotta go down there and then up. Well, that isn't awkward. Okay. Go down to go up, chat. That's what we have to do here. Go down to go up. You wonder why? Because probably, my guess would be, modern day gamers are less patient. I mean, it's gaming culture has changed over the years, I would say. When WoW first came out, people were coming from EverQuest, and EverQuest was hours upon hours for every single level, and maybe even not a level in hours and hours. WoW came along and streamlined the process and made it faster, but the more people played MMOs, the faster and faster it seems like the leveling process has gotten. Yeah, maybe more approachable. There's the whole thing of catch-up mechanics where if you create a new character to play with your friends, you want to get caught up faster, so they make the leveling process faster. It's just been a gradual change in gaming, I think. Probably an overgeneralization, but like in general, MMOs, like modern MMOs are very different from old school MMOs, whatever you want to call them. So, oh, these are what I'm supposed to do. Okay. We're breaking these. So, you know, it's just things change over time, you know. Is she gonna get pissed off that I'm doing this, or does she not care? It looks like she doesn't care. You didn't like when you started retail? It forces you to do the Battle for Azeroth quest line? Yeah. Can I do this with no aggro? Okay, well that was the entire quest. Really? That was simple enough. And nothing else to do in here. Yeah. Modern retail WoW, I'd say this a lot while I've been playing. I find retail WoW to be too fast and spammy. It means you get to max level faster, which is good to some people, and probably a lot of modern MMO players prefer that. But to me, when it's so fast and spammy and AoE heavy, it also makes things feel less meaningful. It's like paying to have a character be instantly level 60 means you have no connection to that character. You haven't spent any time working on that character. You've not put the time in to learn your spells as you're leveling. So it's like there's good and bad things about faster leveling. And in my opinion, a lot of the bad things outweigh the good things. So it's just, you know, it's why I'm looking forward to hopefully MMOs that can kind of do a mix of some of the modern day convenience, but bring some of the old school, slow, strategic, fun, slow build up towards power rather than instant power and instant gratification or whatever you want to call it. I will say when I played retail, it was interesting that you did have a choice of how to level up though. So it's kind of cool. There's some cool stuff about retail. I don't really like dungeons in retail when I did them. But I did think it was a pretty interesting mechanic that you could choose which story to choose to play for your level up. Yeah, the whole chromie thing. That was pretty interesting. Because you could, if you missed an expansion, when they did all the level crunching and equalizing all the levels and everything, you basically could level up in any zone you want to. Just do whatever quests are in that zone. So it gave you some choice in how you wanted to level if you missed an expansion and wanted to see what was involved with that storyline or whatever. Sadly, I kind of stopped caring about WoW story a long time ago, so I enjoyed it doing it like one time, and then I was like, well, okay. I don't like the endgame rating or the dungeons, so... Oh, I was going to look at my talents. I completely forgot. Chat! Forgot to remind me. So I don't think I care about... Oh, no, I need to get one more Shadow Mastery, actually. I need to max that out. It's next level I need to start thinking about. Either getting reduced speed of Curse of Exhaustion, chance to avoid interruption on something. I think I want to work towards the Voidwalker upgrade. Yeah, I think I really want this improved Voidwalker. Because he's just, for soloing, not keeping the aggro like I would prefer. Alright. Taunt, and then follow me. Am I going to play the War Within? I don't know what that is. Is that the next expansion after Dragonflight? Probably not. I'm playing Classic WoW for the nostalgia value and the challenge of it being hardcore. I doubt I'd play the next expansion. I also have no idea when it's coming out and what is involved in that expansion. After playing Dragonflight, I don't have a ton of faith in Blizzard doing something that's going to be so groundbreaking that I will just have to try it again. I think that might be my biggest criticism of Blizzard nowadays, is they don't do anything groundbreaking, unique, or new or fun. Well, maybe fun is a strong word. They don't take chances. They don't take risks anymore. They just do the same thing they've always done in updated ways. So it feels like it's just the same thing over and over. So I'm not super stoked or excited or anything about whatever the next WoW expansion is going to be. Hey, I'm getting more iron. I honestly honestly wonder what the different WoW server numbers look like. Like how many players play retail WoW versus how many play classic versus how many play hardcore. Like, I wonder what the numbers look like. That would be an interesting thing to see if those stats are anywhere. To see how the WoW player base is distributed. What is most popular? Is retail most popular? Is classic Wrath of the Lich King most popular? Is classic hardcore most popular? You've gotten back into StarCraft 2? Nice. Competitive StarCraft 2 is fun to watch, for sure. Although I don't know how active the esports scene is. It's probably mostly kept alive by all the Korean competitions, since Brood War is still kept alive by how popular Brood War is in South Korea, I think. Yeah, you'd love to know the population breakdowns. I don't know, maybe somebody can Google it. If somebody Googles and finds out the population breakdowns of WoW, feel free to post it in chat. Give us that link. I'd be interested to see what it is. Reminder that it's St. Patrick's Day this weekend. The gnome's outfit isn't green enough to get the leprechaun title, huh? My shoulder pads have green, so at least I won't get pinched. But you're right, if I want to go full leprechaun, I better find some more green gear. Sure, there's probably a WoW seasonal thing for St. Patty's Day, since there's a WoW seasonal thing for everything. Alright, what's next? Maintain your reputation with Magram and bring an advanced target dummy to Warug in Magram village. Advanced targeting dummy? I just buy that, right? Okay, well, that's not a quest I can do right now, so I'll have to go to an auction house and try to buy an advanced targeting dummy. What a weird random quest. What I might actually do is... Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. So I have the faction I need, I just need to not lose it and buy him a targeting dummy. Alright, well, I think that's probably the last thing we're going to do in this zone. I'm going to go turn in this quest here. Again, check if there just happens to be this escort that I've not gotten lucky enough to have happen. Turn in this quest, and then maybe I'll... a little early before I want to end, maybe I'll figure out the next place I want to do questing. I feel like it might be heading back to Stranglethorn Vale. We are almost the level to head to Tenaris. I think we need about level 45. I think Stranglethorn Vale, we're looking pretty good to head back towards. Yeah, Stranglethorn Vale is looking juicy. So, how do I get there? Booty Bay has a boat from Ratchet, so I think I gotta fly up to Ratchet, take the boat to Booty Bay. Boat to Booty Bay. And what I might do is log over to my mule to check if there's advanced targeting dummies for sale, because maybe I want to actually do some walking simulator off stream to turn that quest in. Free experience if I take the time to do it. Long ago, a little gnome came... You know what's interesting? It didn't... this quest line isn't voice acted. Apparently, whoever did the mod for the voice acting thing did not create the AI voice acting for centaurs or something. I wonder if they didn't do some of the weird faction-specific ones or something that required rep farming. Kind of crazy. What I might actually do here is I think there might be a place I can do some iron or a steel smelting. Might actually do some of that in town here. Alright, Gnome, are you here? Last time you were running and I thought I was escorting and I wasn't escorting, so this is potentially the last chance to get this bodyguard for hire escort quest done. Per an article, March 2024, retail WoW has 136 million, Classic has 32 million. Okay. So retail's still Still the most. I don't suppose... I guess Classic probably includes Hardcore, doesn't it? That probably is Classic and Classic Hardcore. All versions of Classic would be my guess. So, what is that about? Wow, math on stream. 30 times 4 is 120. Like a little over 4 times as many are in retail than are in Classic, I guess. Something like that. Okay. Wait, 136 million? But wasn't the bragging point of WoW back in the day when it had 10 million concurrent? So that must not be concurrent. I don't quite understand how those numbers work. Yeah, that seems... Are those active? Maybe that's active subscriptions, but not concurrent players. Because surely there's not that many people playing WoW at the same time. When I thought their all-time high concurrent number was like 10 or 12 million back in Wrath of the Lich King release or something. Yeah, that's... I don't know. Maybe that's has logged in the past month or something like that. Beep, 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 beep. Let's remember how to do this. Powerful amulet, 5 gems. We place the gems into a symbol. We get those gems from the spirits. Use the power of the amulet of the spirits to force them to manifest and take the gems from them. So do I have the amulet? I feel like I have to get the amulet from something first. The prophet. He is a fool. So I think I have to kill the prophet, the nameless prophet. I think we'd kill the nameless prophet and then do other stuff. So I don't think I need to keep that. I can destroy that, but... And that's the Strange Alliance, which is the opposite of the one we're doing. Let's go turn in this guy.
How are you? Honestly, I wouldn't have thought it. You're amazing.
Okay, another return to Ironforge quest. All right, I'll probably do that off stream at some point.
I'm personally going to tell Rowan about you when I get back to Ironforge.
Let's see. Do you sell?
Paid, you're going to have to get back to Ironforge and speak to Rowan himself.
No, I have to train. I need a minor trainer.
Out of the way anyway. Just give him this, and it should be enough to get your booty.
Yeah, I can't do
Don't
the
worry, I'm still going to put in
steel thing I was talking about. Yeah,
be
maybe in Booty Bay. There actually might be a minor trainer. A minor trainer in Booty Bay, maybe. 30 armor, but stats that I don't care about. So I'll sell that. Living spells, no. Care about that. Send heavy stone to my mule. Turn these into bandages as a downgraded wand. Send this to my mule. Okay.
Safe travels.
All right. So I'm gonna make the flight up to Minithil Harbor. Oh, another quest just appeared. Shadow Shard Fragments. I think that's a Moradon quest. I'm probably not going to pick it up yet, though, because Booty Bay, I had to drop a ton of Stranglethorn Vale Booty Bay quests before. I'm going to be picking those back up, most likely. So, I don't know if I'll do any more questing today, but we'll at least get to Stranglethorn Vale so I can start questing there next time. Yeah, fly to the Barrens, boat to Booty Bay. Boat to Booty Bay! That is an estimate based on the sub numbers and online sentiment. Someone might have moved the decimal point the wrong way, though. It does say that 1.8 million on average per day login. Okay. Well, that is interesting. Like, one of the things that I will watch YouTube videos about is people talking about, you know, since I'm interested in Ashes of Creation and MMOs and what's doing well and that kind of thing, is they will talk about, like I watched a video about New World yesterday, where there's a guy who actually loves New World, but he talks about all the things that's wrong with it and how New World hit a new low just recently. For the first time since New World's launch, within the last week or so, I think it was, they had less than 10,000 players online at a time or something like that. They crossed below the 10,000 player threshold, which for a game that started out with 1 million players or whatever when it first came out on release is kind of insane. And he's talking a lot about what New World has done to basically alienate their player base or make it feel like the Amazon devs are not doing what needs to be done to make New World better or continue to grow. So it's like the fact that New World, an MMO that came out, what, 2-3 years ago, is now down below 10,000, and WoW maybe is at 1.8 million per day is kind of insane. It is kind of insane. Shows the longevity and quality of WoW, even if some people don't like WoW. And if some game could come along and be the WoW killer that every MMO has wanted to be in the last 20 years, there still must be a player base that would play it. Like if there was a game that could do what WoW did back in the day and revolutionize the genre, there probably are 10 to 12 million people who would play an MMO again. But, you know, how do you capture that lightning in a bottle? How do you capture that? I don't know. I bet Blizzard would love to know, though. So, all right. Let's see. This is kind of a long flight path. We have to go down to Theramore and then up to Ratchet. Okay. Like, since I'm just flying here, let's go to the Ashes of Creation wiki I was talking about earlier. Ashes of Creation wiki. So like, if we look at their, one of the things that I like to look at is their class. Where is it? Their class spreadsheet or whatever. What are the archetypes? Classes. Nothing's working. Okay, there it goes. But where is that spreadsheet thing? Here's the first talent tree we got to see on stream. This was from one of their streams. This is the Ranger talent tree. I'm interested because we don't know what their talent trees are actually going to look like. And so this has a similar vibe to like classic WoW talent trees, you know, which to me is a good sign because that classic WoW talent trees felt like your decisions actually made, you know, your choices matter and you could get unique, interesting builds between your survivor hunters and your beast hunters, beastmaster hunters, or whatever. Okay. Let's see. And one of the things that I thought was most interesting on their last, let's see if if they have the video from the last Alpha 2 Commissions preview video. I'm going to turn off the audio. We got to see some cool mage gameplay. Like here. Full screen is unavailable. This is tiny. I could go to YouTube to pull this up. Ashes of Creation Commission dev stream. I know, we got nothing else going on. We're on a flight path, so might as well look at some other MMO stuff. It's this one right here. So if we go to, we can see some mage gameplay here. And these are the kinds of things that are exciting to me, is see what the actual gameplay looks like of a modern day MMO that's trying to have some old school stuff. Let me back up to where it starts. So he's auto attacking a dude.
Go away.
Ice bolt, frost cone. He does a blizzard attack. That's like
no.
AoE. Honestly, the developer, the lead dev
God.
who's doing this is...
Oh my god, no.
You can tell he's kind of
Not
bad
even
at the
his final
game,
form.
but he's got a blink ability. He's got like a...
Sleep
There's
the
an
other
auto
guy.
attack combo. Shield. He puts that guy to sleep. He does like a cool lightning
Work, a
bolt.
quick release
That
there.
right there. This ability right here, he does like lightning strike,
a quick
calls
release
down
there.
lightning. It's like a channeled
I might need to
ability.
use some potions.
Just the mage gameplay looks really cool. And I can't wait to see more of that with other classes. Specifically the bard. I want to see if the bard looks cool. Because the combat just looks fun. Because I feel like the reason people still play WoW, no matter what other stuff is going on, is just the combat is fun. WoW, to this day, to me, is the funnest combat in an MMO. I know some people like New World because they like action combat or whatever, but I enjoy tactical tab targeting ability cooldown combat, I guess. Alright, is the boat here? The boat is not here yet. Let me go send stuff to my mule real quick. The gameplay looks cool. You just hope they don't make everyone want to play a mage and nobody plays anything else because those classes are the meta. Well, I know it's not going to be that way because all the content creators are all talking about the different classes they've played. They did a Ranger showcase a couple months ago, and the Ranger looked freaking cool too. Like every class I've seen so far looks really fun to play. Let's see. Rand Mule. Because apparently, from what I saw, I think the Hunter or Ranger class actually gets like a hide or a stealth ability, like rogues do in WoW. So you can like do stealth into sniping type of gameplay on the Ranger, and interesting mark abilities where you mark with different, like Raven marks and Bear marks, and if you do one mark and proc it a different way, you get better crit chance, but if you mark it another way, you get better armor pen, and there's different attack patterns if you use a longbow or a short bow. Short bow is like shorter, faster attacks, while longbow is longer but higher damage attacks. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on in the combat. Think mage looks OP? I mean, it looks OP. It does look awesome. I hope they all look OP. You did see the Ranger one? Yeah. We haven't seen much with Rogue. We've seen a little bit with the Fighter. The Fighter's kind of like DPS Warrior in WoW, I think. They're like melee damage dealer. And he's kind of like, I don't know, like Diablo Barbarian with things like whirlwind abilities and charges and stuns. So it looks pretty interesting. The tank's got, you know, shield abilities where he puts up a big barrier in front, and I think he can do things like if people are in a dome around them, he can like absorb some of the damage they take or something. Honestly, I mean, I don't want to play healer. Even the healer looks pretty cool. All the combat stuff has just looked really good for the game. So. And you say mage looks too OP, and I think the mage looks cool, but from what I've seen, of course I'd want to play a bard, because I always want to play a bard. But I would probably be more interested in either the fighter or rogue, even though we haven't seen much from rogue. Because if the rogue has the mobility that I think he would have from, you know, seeing that mage blink ability and the rogue description they have, I think they describe the rogue as being very mobile or something. See archetypes. Let me see how to describe the rogue. I think they describe the rogue as master of opportunity, using skill, positioning, and the environment to dish out frightening amounts of damage. In their downtime, they provide solid utility, helping their friends navigate dangers otherwise unseen. So it sounds like positioning and movement and stuff is going to be a big part of the rogue. And I always like positional and, you know, mobile gameplay. So, rogue if I don't play a bard, but just bard is probably what I'd be interested in. Why no chamois? Or druids? Well, that's the one thing you can say about this is you have to look at the one of the things I'm most interested in Ashes of Creation and worried about is, even though it says there's 64 classes, there's really only 8 archetypes, and that class spreadsheet that I can never find that shows the different 64 classes, I don't know if there's going to be enough variety in them. So, is every bard going to feel like every other bard, even if they choose a different secondary? I don't know. I hope not, but I'm worried maybe they will just feel the same with different colored spell effects. But I hope there's actual meaningful differences between the different archetypes. Yes, TLDR, I'm hyped. Yeah, there's TLDR. Too late. Wasn't short and sweet. All right, let's just grab all of the quests here. I should have enough
seem eager
quest
to work,
log
matey.
space for it.
Not sure why some land-loving person adventurer is offering help to the Blackwater Raiders, but I'm not gonna turn you away.
Stop
Our
talking.
ship
Where is... I think there is a minor trainer here, potentially. Is there a minor trainer somewhere here? Tannery, Leatherworks, Tailor, Tannier Hide.
Well, I've got the basic shape of the boots worked out.
Should be fun and interesting to
coming
play it in
along
2035.
fine,
I know,
but
right?
the skins you brought aren't
When it
going to
comes
be
out
enough
20
for
years
the
from
inner
now.
layers.
Hey,
What are we gonna do,
Alpha 2 is
Grizzly?
supposed to be
No doubt the question-
quarter 3 of this year. So, that's part of the reason I'm so hyped, is because actual progress seems to be made compared to some other games out there. Port Authority, there it is. Blacksmith, and there might be a minor trainer. Is there not a minor trainer here? Please tell me there is. Blacksmith,
yeah,
blacksmith,
of course I'm a
supplies.
smith. What, you think dwarves are the only ones worth their weight in anvils?
Damn.
Fine, be that way. Go get a dwarf to help.
Damn.
Good day to
So
you.
I could buy the coal, but I
Have a good one.
don't have the steel smelting training. So I'm going to have to probably go to Ironforge off stream to train my smithing, unless there just happens to be a mining trainer in this place. No. Anybody know of a Booty Bay miner trainer? Rand hyped. What makes you say that? Lol. At least when it comes out, you'd be having robotic hands that work 200 better than fleshy ones by then. That's right. By the time it comes out, I will have my robot hands. There's a quest giver somewhere in here. Where is this person? Oh. The auctioneer's here. Can I buy, what was that called? The targeting dummy. Advanced. Target. Okay, apparently nobody sells anything in the Booty Bay auction house on Hardcore Classic. There's literally nothing here. Okay. Well, maybe somebody will sell something
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people
in
who don't pay their gambling
Ironforge.
debts. And there are a
off
lot of
stream
people
when I
who owe me. Think you can help me collect?
do
First,
some,
there's Shaky Phillip down by the docks. He owes me plenty.
do
after
some
last
walking
week's
simulator
game,
off
and I
stream.
want my due. But to get it,
I think I'm
we'll
gonna
have
go
to
ahead and
scare
bind
them.
here as
Go
well.
out of town and hunt Elder Mistvale gorillas. Find a nice selection of giblets. Then
No
take
need for
them to
robot
Shaky.
hands in 2020,
Don't let
2035.
on
We'll
that
have
they're from
direct-to-brain
an animal. Let 'em
games.
think
Nice,
the
nice.
worst. You looking for work, adventurer? I might have some if you're up for a little challenge. I got
Okay.
a friend named Groy who makes
have
a
room for
killing
one
selling
more
what the
quest, so I'm gonna
Naga
have to start
call
dropping some
Akiri's
things.
reed. It's some kind of valuable ocean reed. Not too sure what it's for, but he pays well for bundles of the stuff. You bring me 10 stalks of the stuff, and we'll have business to
Hostile
do.
takeover.
The Naga were last seen along the beach to the north of here.
Skull splitter tusks.
The venture company has a string
Okay,
of operations
I do want to
through
get that
Stranglethorn,
one.
which
I'm gonna
keeps
drop that
hardworking
blade one I
goblins
talked
like
about.
me from making honest gold. Please, you must help me. The venture company is mining near the Crystalvine mine to the north. They can't get into the mine because of
I
all
actually
the
will be able to turn
basilisks,
this Hemet Nessing
but they're
Wary
still
one in.
able to dig up singing crystals from the surrounding
Swamp of
hills.
Sorrows. We
Take
definitely
the
abandoned
crystals
that
from
one.
them and show them
Don't
they
need that
don't
yet.
have the run of the jungle, and bring me those
Oh, that was the guy that gave
crystals
that
as
quest.
proof.
Okay, I'm not going Swamp of Sorrows anytime
Zanzil the
soon.
Outcast dwells with his followers in the Jubuwai and Abaraz ruins
Okay.
northeast of Booty Bay. He is exiled
Haunted
from his
Isle.
tribe.
What is this
Why?
one?
Well, Zanzil has methods of bending the minds of
Uh,
others, and his leaders fear him. He uses a mixture
Keeps
of
them
jungle
in his
plants
house
on
under
his
lock
followers
and
to suppress
key.
their will
Northern
and strengthen their
Stranglethorn. Okay,
bodies.
so I need to get
His mixture would be worth much
that
to those
one.
who wish to control others. Bring me samples of his mixture, and I will find a use for
Name
him.
of the Light.
He's done it this time.
South
Bad
Shore.
enough that
Okay, I
Gelris
can
is muscling
abandon
out the
that one.
moguls who were
I can
appointed
get
by
that
the
quest
trade
anytime
princes.
from South
Now
Shore
he
going up to
tries to
Scarlet
cut in on the
Monastery.
most notorious pirate. Revelgaz won't have it. And he's
Okay.
told me to take care of the problem in my
Alright,
own
so I got all those
My way,
quests.
theft.
Let me go
The venture
blind like I
company
said I was going to do
geologists near
before I
Lake
forget.
Nasfaridi are deeply interested in those strange blue crystals they have been finding
Shaking
in the
people for
mines.
debt money.
Bring
Nothing
me
is beneath
samples of
Lord
the stones from
Ranton.
their geologists. I don't care what you have to do to
Hey,
get them.
as long as they pay me, I'll do
It's
it.
expensive and hard to kill enough time. Getting the
As long as they pay me, I'll do it. It's not even murdering anybody. So I do have my hearth up. So I can maybe go do like one bit of questing here in the last like 20 to 40 minutes. I want to stream here. Do one more quest, and then we'll hearth and call it a day. If you play a bard in that game, in Ashes of Creation, will I expect people to throw money at you when you launch into a song in the middle of the market? Yes. Yes, if they don't, I will kill them. Pay me money for my songs or I will murder you. That is the true bard way. The true bard way. Give me money if you don't want to be murdered. Honestly, you know what I think I should do? I think I should run up... I clear up one quest if I go up there, but then I pick up all these hunting quests again. So I probably should clear out quests down here before going back up there. And then I'll blame the UI if it doesn't happen. Yes, blame the UI. Always, always. Blame the UI and then go on a murder spree for them not giving me money for playing. Not paying me for not paying me for playing music. Pay to play. We pay to play around here. Alright, you go start fighting that guy while I make some bandages, bro. Let's see, 1v1. Who wins, Thulfug or Bloodsail Raider? Thulfug has less health. As expected of Lord Ranton, the Grim Reaper on stage. Better ready your purses. Prepare your wallets if you want to live. Somebody earlier asked, how good is this pet? Well, if you want it to do damage, you can see how bad it is. My pet was at 60 damage, or 60%, and this guy was at like 90% by the time I started helping. Pet's not great for damage. That's not strong suit. This pet was made for tanking, and that's just what he'll do. You better not ask him to do any damage, because that's not what he'll do. Okay, I don't want to come up with stupid songs. Stupid songs lately. Okay. You need to heal, bro. Let's health funnel you. No mining trainers at Booty Bay? Okay, you just checked. Okay. Wow, you just linked all of them. Is there booty? Obviously. There is only booty at Booty Bay. No mining trainers, only booty. No booba, only booty. Pay to play. Some of the people will be like, but I'm not here to hear you play. Well, you're here in the vicinity, it counts. Pay up. If you're near me and I'm making music and you don't pay, you die. That's just the rule of bardness. A rule made up by Lord Ranton Bardington of Agent 47 Bardingtonness. Whoops, I overwrote my own curse. That was not correct. Pay me or the next note will rupture your eardrums. That's right. I can play good music or bad music. Your choice. Your money chooses. If it's bad music, it's bad, and you may not survive. And I take no responsibility of anybody dying to my bad music. Alright, let's do some light steal here. A little low. This guy will throw big fireballs in my face. Some shadows, bro. Plate pauldrons of the wow, level 40 strength stat. I should auction house those. That's perfect stats for a warrior, actually. Actually, perfect warrior stats. All right, how do we clear this out to get this pretty boy Duncan? Is he part of the shakedown or? Not sure. Okay, I did get 2. Oh god, I got 4. Okay. Okay, it's time to fear and see what we can do. Escape artist and run, that's what we do. Holy crap. Okay. Is this where we die, chat? Is this where we die? Soulfug's dead. I used my health stone. Okay. That guy's running. Does he die? He died. And I still got aggro from 2 dudes. Woo! Okay. Alright, calculated, chat. 4v1, I like those odds. I guess it's 4v2. Yeah, we were almost at the guard, so we were probably fine, but... Alright, remake our Hellstone. I need to get some more, soul shards here. Alright, make it interesting at the end of the stream here. Make it interesting. We did kill that one guy I targeted. Poor Tholfug, dying for my mistakes. It's a good place to die, huh? What I want to try to do is grab this guy when he's off far enough away from the other guys. So I only get 1 or max 2. There's many clips in this spot of people dying. Oh, is there really? So I am not unique in that, it seems. He says. Nice, there we go. There we go. Now we're good. Alright, so this looks like a 3-pull. So I think what I need to do here... have my pet tank 1, me burn down the other, and fear the other. So... Pretty boy's the lowest health, so I think I think my pet tanks him. I fear that guy while I burn down the mage, I think is what I'm going to do here. People aggro 3 to 4 mobs and get netted, and that's how they die. Yeah. Escape artist OP, man. Alright, so I'm going to send my pet on that guy. I'm going to fear that guy, and then I'm going to try to burn that girl down. That's the goal here.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Try to burn with shadow bolts. You guys are great on health, so this looks good. Beautiful.
That's still
Easy.
recharging.
Easy mode. Just had to make it not be a 5 pull, and we're good. You can start getting grabbing aggro on that guy. Should be dead from the dots. Very nice.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
All right, Warlock OP. And that escape artist letting us not get killed while stuck in a net. Super duper OP. Saved us there, potentially. GG. GG. All right, now let's see what the quest actually is here. Some sort of map or something I was supposed to find. You
Not
heal?
enough mana.
I need you to heal, sir.
I need more mana.
It is. Alright, what am I looking at? Yep. Blood Sale Correspondence. Probably shouldn't hang out in this camp where they will just respawn, but... apparently it's time to do yard work outside. Holy crap, that is loud. Alright, sorry for the loud noises, chat. Alright, how are we doing on time? 4:18. Let's go see if we can do Mistvale Giblets. Whoops. Yard! We'll do Mistvale Giblets, then Hearthback, and call it a day. I remember this Mistvale Giblets being an annoying quest because it's one of those where the gorillas drop them 1/10 of the time. I just heard somebody die. What? Where did who killed that mage? Did one of the Booty Bay guards just kill that mage behind me? Maybe so. Random guy dying. Is there a cooldown on Healthstones? Yes, there is. I think it's about 2 minutes or so. 500 life. This one does 455. Yeah. I believe... You know, I keep selling extra stacks of the greater healing potions. I should be selling my healing potions rather than my grading healing potions. Oops. Oopsie. I'll try to remember to do that next time I get our greater healing and not sell that for the worst one. Dringlethorn Fever is a great quest to end the day on. Yes, let's get a fever. I got a fever! And the only prescription is moitering gorillas. Gotta moiturize them, chat. We gotta moiturize them. Uh-oh, is this gonna be a 2 aggro?
That's still recharging.
Yes, it is. Okay, you go get that guy. Good. One of them's an elder. They're both elder, actually. Okay.
That spell isn't ready yet.
That's fine. Okay, you're dead from the dot.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Way to go, Tholfug. You are a tank without compare, sir. A tank without compare. Sadly, these are gorillas without giblets, though, so this will be a fun one. Yeah, I definitely remember the pain of this quest not giving you the quest items. I definitely remember. We are 0 for 4 so far, I think. Or 0 for 3. 0 for 3 on quest drops.
I can't cast that yet.
Hey, alright. 1 for 4, not too bad. Honestly, for quest items, we've had worse, that's for sure. I feel like those two guys are going to run into each other. Let's wait for somebody to turn around. They're just walking through each other. Interesting. We disobey the laws of physics and physically occupy the same space at the same time. Just call us Schrodinger's elder Miss Vale Gorilla, I guess. Like that film on King Solomon's Mines, mutated apes everywhere, huh? Okay. I don't know that. I don't know that movie. Honestly. Do not know that one. Oh, wait, maybe I do. Mutated apes. I don't think I've seen it, but I think I've heard of it. Or maybe I just remember watching a video that mentioned that movie or something. What was the name of the movie? Can you name the movie, and maybe I will know what you're talking about. Or where's Shogi? Shogi knows movie titles.
That's still recharging.
At least I'm remembering to use my Amplify Curse lately. Finally remembering to use this 3-minute cooldown thing that makes one ability do a little bit more damage. Or maybe it's a lot more damage. How is it? 50% more damage. That is actually a pretty big chunk, I guess. Alright, well, we were doing so well. 1 for 4. I think we're 1 for about 7 or 8 now.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Do. We're fighting... Oh, these are +2s, aren't they? Yeah, we're 39, and these guys are mostly level 40 and 41. Okay. These are not pushover mobs here. I should probably not be walking around with half health, half mana all the time, is what I'm trying to say here. As I continue to walk around with half health. 10% health and half mana. The movie might have been Congo from 1995. Okay, that's probably not the one I was thinking of. But, again, movie titles, actor names, I'm terrible remembering any of that stuff. One of my worst skills is remembering names of things. Names, dates, and math. They're my 3 Achilles heels. I have 3 of them. Names, dates, and math.
That's still recharging.
I only have 2 heels, but I have 3 Achilles of them. Alright, still 1 out of, like, frickin' tons of these dudes. Alright, guy hiding behind this little hill behind here. I bet you that guy has surprised some people over the years. Probably has surprised me in past playthroughs, and that's why I remember to check there. I think I remember when I played Hunter, I really liked these gorillas as pets, because they have a thunder ability, like an AoE thunderclap ability for like AoE threat, which is I think hard for a hunter pet to get. His AoE threat. You just noticed that Stranglethorn Fever is a level 40 quest. You thought I already had it. Is that not the quest I'm doing? What am I doing? Maybe I don't have that quest yet. Stranglethorn Fever. The quest we're doing is called Scaring Shaky, so maybe we don't have that quest yet. We're basically doing that put a horse's head in a guy's bed to scare him to pay off his debt strategy. How very Godfather of us. That isn't Godfather, right? Having never seen Godfather, I know some references, but not sure if I'm quoting them correctly. You have to be level 40 to get that quest. I did see one silver quest in the town. It might be that one. That's the one in the cave with the gorillas where you defend the doctor. Oh, yeah, I do remember that quest. The cave is right over there, and... yeah, it's right there. And you have to protect them from, like, waves of gorillas or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I might have to consider if I do that quest or not. Oh, man, that actually aggroed them both? Alright, I'm gonna basically have the aggro for this guy the entire time. So let's go ahead and fear him. As he goes out of range. Oh god, does that aggro that other one over there? Yes, it does. Okay. Okay. You attack that one. This guy should be dead, right? Okay. Alright, this guy. Poor Tholfog, I make him do so much work. Let's get some heals on him. So these guys do have social aggro. Good to know. Okay, he should die from the dots. So let's start working on this guy. Looks like we're good. We're good. We're good. Tholfug, you are a champion, sir. Why you make me work so hard? Because I mean like that, I guess. I am a slave driver for my tank pets. Hey, hey, we got 2 giblets or giblets out of it at least. Do I get 3? Do I just finish my quest here with this last one? That would be awesome. No, not quite. Alright, you consume shadows. I consume my health for mana. Bandage. Core memory unlocked. F that quest. You remember that one, Taters? Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's not even an elite quest. It's just a surprisingly, ridiculously difficult quest that we probably want to group up with somebody if we actually try to do it. Darn, we don't have Paul to group up with us for that quest. For a surprisingly difficult quest. What is core memory unlocked again? From again? Is it from again? Reference to something we played recently, I can't remember. Not Hitman, is it? You don't know, you just remember it's a recent meme. Okay. I feel like I should remember what that is. Core memory unlocked. How you unlock some abilities in some game that I can't remember off the top of my head. But maybe it is Hitman. Is he supposed to like have some sort of deja vu going on throughout the game or something? I forget. I don't know. One more giblet. Una mas gibleto. You miss freelancer streams? Oh, the frisking points, the vein of us. Well, if you go to Rad1982's YouTube, he's been uploading some videos lately. He'll sometimes, at the beginning of streams, before you all show up, he'll put a link in the chat. Say, here's my latest video. Ding! There it is. And it's usually him setting up some elaborate explosive in a place for a named character that he explodes at the perfect time to have them soar up, fly over some part of the level, and land right next to him from halfway across the level. Super cool, fun videos. They're great. Wasn't the idea made famous by the Pixar movie Inside Out for Core Memories? Oh, maybe. Maybe I thought that was a video game thing that we had experienced recently. Alright, so let's... yeah, let's turn in these 2 quests and call it a day. It's 4:30 and I got rehearsal in a couple hours, so I want to have some time to get highlights done and eat and all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, there was a Booty Bay guy killing one of those pirates that spawned earlier. That's funny. Get wrecked, Bloodsail Raider. Get wrecked. Why didn't he die yet? It's some proximity targeting glitch or bug or something. Alright, who am I turning this into? Shaky Phillip. Oh, yes. Here.
What can I do for
Be
you?
afraid of this.
Ack, where'd you get these? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Who sent you? Seawolf?
Yeah.
Here, take this pouch and give it to Seawolf, and tell him I meant to pay him back.
I just got a little
swear,
drunk.
I
Yeah,
just
yeah, you got a little
drunk
drunk.
across my
It's
way,
everybody's
and
excuse.
You know how things are. He'll understand.
Give me the money,
You don't have to get
or
rough.
kill more gorillas. No, don't kill gorillas. Wait, why did that work? I just killed gorillas and threw their guts at you, and you gave me money. Confused about why that was successful. Okay.
Sure, I remember you, adventurer. Back from scouting, I see.
Alright. Report the
Shiver
planned
me
Bloodsail
timbers.
attack to
The
Fleetmaster
Bloodsail
Seahorn.
Buccaneers are planning some sort of attack on Booty
Who's that?
Bay.
Is that the guy up
Why,
here?
the nerve of those scoundrels. Booty Bay
Yeah,
will
that guy
always
up
be
there.
run by the Blackwater Raiders. This is bigger than I thought. Report what you have learned to Fleetmaster Seahorn at
And this
once.
guy?
The old sea dog is around town
We
somewhere.
shook him down, bro. Who's next?
Well done. And when you showed Shaky
Bring Maury's
those
club
giblets,
foot,
how
John John's
hard
golden
did he
spyglass,
shake?
and Chucky's huge ring.
He's so
Ah, yeah,
easy
so I
to
remember
read,
that
and when I
quest.
play cards with him, I can't
3
help
different
but win.
people.
Thanks for your help, adventurer.
Oh,
Now
that's
it's
kind of a
your turn
high-level
to
quest,
get
too.
paid. My list is shortening, but there are still people who owe me. Next, we have Maury Clubfoot Wilkins, John
Okay.
John the Crow, and Chucky Ten Thumbs. These
Chucky
scurvy
Ten
dog's debts
Thumbs.
are months
What a
outstanding,
name.
And I thought they skipped town to avoid paying up. Later, I heard their
Do I start
courage has
saving up
bewitched and
these
now wander the jungle
Stranglethorn
ruins.
pages? I
But don't
probably
care
shouldn't,
what their
but
fate is.
maybe
want
I
what's
will.
mine. They're at the ruins of Abaraz and the ruins of Jubu.
okay, let's turn in this
northeast of
last
here.
quest.
Find them
So we
and
made
collect.
basically 2 full levels, maybe a little more today. It's pretty good. Pretty good, man. We are about 2/3 of the way away from
The sea life. I ain't gonna
quest
say
log's
it's the
full.
good
That one
life,
just came up.
but it's my
From
life.
getting level
When
40.
I get into port, I like to find me a good bottle of grog and some
Blood
high quality
tail
stuff.
swashbucklers.
Nasty habits, but
Okay,
what's a
I
pirate
gotta drop
without
another
his vices,
quest.
right? So you can imagine how heartbroken I was to find out the herbalist here in town has gone and sold out
That's
of
the one
stuff.
for Swamp of
Says his
Sorrows
shipment
again.
got hijacked by those
I will
damn
eventually
Bloodsail raiders.
maybe eventually
I
actually
bet
do
a
that
fearless
quest.
adventurer like you could convince
Alright, we
me
got
to
some
share the
good
goods,
we got
eh?
some good questing to do in
Bloodsail
Stranglethorn Vale next
Buccaneers
stream.
attacking Booty Bay.
I will
They might as well
probably
throw themselves off the Overlook cliffs.
if I
Nonetheless, by
remember,
bringing me
go
this information, you have done my
to
fleet of
Ironforge. I think I have an
swashbucklers a
Ironforge
great
quest turn
service.
in.
The Blackwater
Do some
Raiders.
smelting with steel and possibly
Speaks
gold to get
highly
me
of
up to
your
where I can
dedication
finally
to the Blackwater Raiders.
mine
I am going to
Mithril. I know, those damn pages of them, there's so many, it just clogs your inventory. That's why I was planning on not doing it. But yes, our free mount that just costs us the money for a spell. So my friends, I'm going to call it a day there. I hope you had a good time. Another fun, chill day. Some good old World of Warcraft classic. We'll do some more of this on Friday. And over the next couple of nights, if I get time, I'll try to go do some walking simulator to turn in Ironforge quest and maybe get my mining leveled up. All the things that won't get us killed off stream, hopefully. So we're level 39, and we should get 40 and our mount next stream. Woo! Can't wait for that. So tomorrow will be, of course, FTL Hard Mode No Pause, and more on Friday. So as usual, thank you all for support. Bits, follow, subs, gifted subs, lurking, hanging out, all the awesome stuff y'all do sports stream. Couldn't do without you awesome folks. And no deaths. So I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out. Happy gaming. You have a great night. Later, my friends.